Hey guys. So my name is Michelle. When I was completing my assignment, I found out something super, 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 super amazing. And it has to do with Nearpod. Now, Nearpod is something that our school had purchased for all of the teachers. And I'll admit, I didn't really look at it because I was already using so many other platforms like Cami, all the Google apps, Schoology, Zoom. It was just a lot to keep adding more and more and more stuff to it. However, I found by watching a lot of YouTube things that I can do Nearpod in with my Google application, like in my Google Slides. All you have to do, guys, is just add the Nearpod extension, and it's literally just as simple as that. So, if you can just Google it. So just go to Google and then do Nearpod extension. And then mine's right here. So once I have that in, and then it goes into, so this is my Google slide. I created it. Just a new one. You could upload one that you already have and do it as long as you go to add-on and then you go to Nearpod. That's what that does. If you just have the Nearpod extension, now you can insert Nearpod literally into any Google slide you want. I know. If you didn't already know, I'm sure you're glad you know now. So let's just open it up. All right. All of these apps are just within Google Slides. I mean, I was just baffled. And you know what? My little Tiger Poo here was baffled as well, weren't you? I know. He was like jumping up and down with me. He was like, "We did it! We figured it out!" Okay, so I'm going to show you what it would look like as a teacher. So when you want to give your student this lesson, you don't give them this share thing. You don't do that. Instead, you just have to have a Nearpod account, and that's super simple. You log in as an educator. Most things are free now, especially because we're all virtual. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we have one thing that's free as teachers. So you just have to go to your Nearpod account, and I actually already have mine up. So I would just give my kids the code BRHY9, and then they would click into it. It signs them in with their Google account. Fantastic. And then as I go through it, it follows on their screen. Seriously, I feel like my life just got so much easier. So we'll just go through. I keep moving my little face around. I could even open up a whiteboard. Like if I wanted to draw something, I could do that and they would see it, blah, 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 blah. Amazing. So you have a whiteboard literally whenever you need it, if you actually need to do something. Now, some of my teachers at school, and I think I'm going to get one, I have an iPad and I thought that I could just write on it still. It's just a little bit more tedious, I think, because, I have to do the screen mirroring, and then I have to, set as the same display. It's not that hard, but if you don't have an iPad, then you can get this one thing. I might put it in the comments. I'll go find it and put it in the comments because I just thought about it. It's like this pad that you could literally just write on whatever screen you have up. So imagine just being able to take, and this they should make, imagine just being able to take your pen, your Apple Pen or any kind of stylus, and just drawing on your trackpad. It's basically like that. And you can see where your pen is on the trackpad because it hovers over on your screen. So you can see where you're about to write. Some of my teachers have it at school and it's amazing. I think I'm going to get one. It just seems a little bit easier, especially if you don't have my classroom computer doesn't AirPlay to my iPad. Anywho, I digress. So I'm teaching it. Okay, now I'm saying we're going to start a Nearpod activity. I like to tell them what they're going to do here, and then I turn on the slide, which is this one. Now, what you're going to see here is the teacher version. So you can click what kind of like theme you want them to do, and then you're just going to scroll and then to continue. Now we wait for the players to connect. Once they do, you click start and hold on. So to show you exactly how students would log in as well, I think I should do that as well. We are going to go to, I have like 2 different people on my, Chrome. So it works out this way. So I'm just going to go to Nearpod, click it. I'm going to type in the code, which is BRHY9, I believe. Yes, it is. And then click go. And guess what? It's already on the slide that I'm on. So even if they join late, they can still do it. Okay. So here it's really cute. They get to pick their own like character. They can go over their sound. Their sound. Let's see. I'll be a giraffe today. And I say I want to start. Okay. So we're waiting for other players. This is when I go back to my teacher page. And as soon as I have all the players that I want, I click start. I let them start. Now here, I can see the progress. So I only have one person in on it, but this over here is the problem that they are answering. So 14 plus 12. And they have 80 seconds left before they move on. So I would have to figure out the answer, which is 26. Boom, I got it. So I'm going up the hill. Yay! I move on because I'm the only one in it. And I just keep answering these questions. So, oh, I'm so good at my math. Look at me. I climb up the hill a little bit more. Tiger loves this game, by the way. Look at him. He loves it, don't you? You love it. You love the game. I know. You want to play? You want to tell me what the next one is? Mm-hmm. So, did you think 35? 35, yeah. Oh, you are so smart. Anyway, okay. So like as soon as I move on, the student screen moves on as well. And they have this opportunity to take notes wherever they are. So if they would save it to their Google Drive. So I could literally just type notes on any slide. So if they wanted to remember something, they would always have the notes. I thought that was cute. So we'll just continue. We'll see some other Nearpod things. So here, the collaborate board. And all they're going to do is pick 2 numbers to add together. The numbers that they choose just have to be less than 50. So I had already started this one. So some of the things that they could do were these ones. And then this one right here would be an example of what they would do if they were answering one of their classmates' equations. So they could write as many equations as they wanted, and then they could even answer their classmates' equations. It's all within your Google slide. And I want to show you. So this is just basically it. Then there was an exit ticket that they had to do, which was really fun because look. So this is the Flipgrid. And this, like I'm still in Nearpod. And then they just get to. So it would take them to their Flipgrid, like within Nearpod. So they didn't have to go to flipgrid.com, blah, 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 blah. They just had to click the join code, and that was it. So they would click their recording response, and then that was the last slide. So they would just exit out. Otherwise, they would go back to the Nearpod thing right here, and then that was it. So they click the join code, and then takes them here, and that's it. So let me tell you exactly how to even do it, because that's the exciting part. It's so easy. So let's say you would have all of these things. So you can do any one. Here's that Flipgrid memory test, sure. So here, all you're doing is you can search for images. So I'm going to say dog. Okay, so we would have a dog, and then you just pick, they would just have, oops, and then they would just match the dogs. Like, it's super simple. You could even put words instead. So if I wanted to write dog, they would have to match it with the word dog, cat, anything like that. Bird. I don't want to end that though. See that one. Okay. So done. You have no idea how excited I was to learn this. I was like, this can't be it. This can't be possible. Look at how easy it is. And look, it's just there. It's anything you want. So simple. So I can just be like typing up my lessons, or if I get anything from other teachers or teachers pay teachers, I can use their like Google Slides things and then just add my own Nearpod stuff if I wanted. Right? So exciting. A poll. And you just click it and then you create it and then it's done. And they make everything so simple. What is? And the reason I even found this out was add an image. Let's say, let's do, I love the fact that you can just search an image in here. Now, if you didn't want to do one of these images, if you have the Bitmoji extension, like I have up here, all I do is I would do like my hey. I might do this one. I'll like right click and then do save image as. And I'll just do like J. I'll usually save it under my downloads, save. So now all I have to do is upload my downloads, Miss J, open. There it is. What? So now this picture will show up with this question. So what is Miss Jenkins' first name? And then I'll probably type in like Michael. Everyone always confuses Michelle with Michael, and I don't understand why. So I did learn this from getting to know Nearpod game, which was really fun. So just giving them all the features. So how to work each feature. This was a fill in the blanks one. Then we did the Flipgrid one where we're going to say hello, collaborate. So reward ideas. What do you want to earn? I thought that was a great one. So this is how to draw it. So they could draw their own mask, and they can even upload images like I was searching and put them on their mask. Open-ended questions, they can type into that. This is the memory test like I showed. The time to climb, where you just ask a bunch of questions and they have to answer it pretty quickly. And then a poll at the end. So which one of these games was their favorite? Anywho, I thought this was an amazing feature. And if you don't know about it, I suggest just go on and try it. Just go into any of your Google Slides, anything that you've already created, and then just get that Nearpod extension. And then as soon as you get you get the Nearpod extension, I usually pin it. So if you click the little puzzle piece up here, see how there's little pins? This lets you like see it at the top, so you don't have to keep clicking and going to the drop down menu. So I do the ones that I use often, like my Bitmoji, my Cami, Screencast, and my Nearpod now. Boop, boop. So as soon as you do that, then you come over here to add-ons, and it's right there. Open Nearpod, and then it just opens up, and you can do it. So you just click edit the lesson, and then shows you all the features. Amazing, right? Amazing. Let me know. Does this help you out? Like, are you mind blown just as mind blown as I am right now? And Tiger, he's still mind blown. He's still like, what? Leave a message in the comments if this is something that's super awesome, or even if you already knew about it and things that you already do in your classroom. Thank you.